Well, you can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man.
Yeah, I could just picture Joakim Noah in one of those Beats headphone commercials sitting there in the bus while Miami fans throw eggs at his window. He's just sitting there listening to Bob Marley or whatever he listens to. Probably Bob Marley. Let's talk about Noah. Best center in basketball? Questionable. Debatable. Definitely debatable. The only person I would consider better than him is Dwight Howard. Marc Gasol last year was a better defensive player. Maybe. This year, no chance. Dwight Howard, not better defensively than Joakim Noah. He gets 0.3 more blocks a game, but it's everything else Noah does that puts him above and beyond Mr. Howard. He might not get as many points, about 6 less a game. That's fine. We'll take his defense in exchange for those 6 points. He gets 1.5 less rebound a game. That's fine. We'll take it. Can Dwight Howard go out to the perimeter and guard LeBron James? I don't think so. Joakim Noah is pretty talented and moving his feet on quicker offensive players. Roy Hibbert. Roy Hibbert. Roy Hibbert. I am not a fan of Roy Hibbert. I think he is very overrated for what he does. He's a pretty good defender. He just doesn't get the numbers he should. His rebounding is terrible. His blocks are okay. He's up there in blocks. His points, I think he could do a little better on the offensive end. He gets 11.4 points a game, which is only a point less than Noah, but I feel like Hibbert's a more talented offensive player, and he doesn't cash in on that. The only center in basketball that I would say is better than Noah is Anthony Davis, but unfortunately that dude plays power forward most of the time. But Anthony Davis is ridiculous. So if he ever decides to go out there and start playing center every night, Noah would have a little competition as who's the best center in the league. As far as Defensive Player of the Year goes, I think Joakim Noah has a better chance than anybody at winning this award this year. He has a great chance of making the All-NBA first team and the All-NBA defensive team, first team, of course. I think this is his year, and he's only getting better since he started playing in this league. He gets better every year, and his heart and hustle, which is turning into kind of a cliche over here in Chicago, heart and hustle, but it's what we have. This team is fueled on Joakim Noah's hustle every single night. He goes out there, he puts it all out there, and the team feeds off it. They love it. We love it. LeBron James hates it, but that's okay. And Jeff Van Gundy the other night, he kind of teased it a little bit when Joakim Noah was shooting free throws and the crowd was chanting MVP, MVP. He was like, yeah, why not Noah? Why can't Noah be MVP? He's not going to be the MVP. Kevin Durant is going to be the MVP. He did wonders for the Thunder while Russell Westbrook was out with his injury. He kept that team ridiculously good pretty much by himself. There's a couple other good players on the Thunder, obviously, but Durant is an animal. Noah, he's somewhat like that, just not as intense as Durant. Noah pretty much puts this team on his back every night, but that's not really what they're looking for when they go to vote somebody as MVP. They're not going to be like, oh yeah, let's see, Joakim Noah was, he put the team on his back more than Durant. Let's give it to him. The points that Durant scores and the efficiency he scores at is just unmatchable. You can't not give it to Durant. But should Joakim Noah be considered as one of the top 5 players this season? Absolutely. He has carried this Bulls team with his play, and that shouldn't be overlooked, and that's why I think he's definitely going to make the NBA first teams, defensive and All-NBA. And I thought it was real cool when Noah said that this team already has an MVP, and that's Derrick Rose. He still recognizes this is Rose's team, but he's just picking up the slack in his absence. And with Deng being gone, he's picking up double the slack. And he's just done a phenomenal job of making this year's Chicago Bulls team his team. And I think it's going to be really interesting to see next year when Derrick Rose comes back, how he keeps the intensity going, how he keeps this team fueled off of his hustle and heart and not Derrick Rose. Because Derrick Rose is going to come back. He'll get there, guys. He's going to be a little rusty. We saw it at the beginning of this year. He's probably going to be even a little rustier than he was. Might take him a couple 20, 30 games to actually get back to Derrick Rose standards. In the meantime, Noah still has to be the Noah we see out there this season. He still has to go out there and be that guy, because Rose isn't going to come back and be Rose right away. So Noah can't just be this Noah for the rest of this season and then be done. He's got to go out there and put it all out on the line every night for the rest of his career. Well, maybe not. Maybe if he goes to the Wizards, he's going to be less thrilled about going out and playing. He just loves this city. The city loves him. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Noah didn't hustle before this season. He's always been one of the best active players that goes out and lays it out on the line every night. But this year he's doing it at a better rate than he's ever done. Is that doable? Can we gauge hustle and heart? Can we do that? He's doing it better this year than he has any other year. And next year I want to see him do it even better. That's about all I have to say about Joakim Noah. I just can't keep talking about how awesome he is because I could fill up 7 straight hours of how awesome Noah is. Thanks for listening.